Welcome back to Everyday Kentucky. Now, some may wonder what it's like to have an intuitive artist, paranormal investigator, or Reiki practitioner provide readings to shine a light on some of your personal and spiritual connections.
Okay, now, and joining us this morning to tell us more about just that is Southern psychic medium Shay Smith. Shay, so there is a lot of questions when it comes to this form of art, right?
Yes.
So it's difficult because a lot of people don't believe, and then some people do. What are I know your takes on it, but can you give us your thoughts on everything?
Well, when I have somebody who is like, I don't think this is real, I don't believe in this, I'm totally okay. You know what? Believe what you want to believe. But I will still do the same thing that I do for someone who does believe. So, you know, I'm not trying to make a believer out of anybody, but I've had a few people change their minds.
Really? What's the process?
So really, if anybody's ever gotten like a tarot card reading or an oracle card reading, kind of like what you see in the movies, you know, ask me questions. The art aspect of it is basically, I'm going to draw the reading for you. And you still have the conversation, you still get to ask questions, but it's kind of more of a free flow where whatever comes through, comes through. So that could be relatives, that could be other spirits that are around, could be words, phrases, things I'll capture in the picture that we may not notice while I'm actually doing the reading, but when I give you the picture, you're like, oh, hey, it says this, or this means this to me, or there's a symbol that I recognize. So it's kind of a little bit of everything when we do the art reading.
So how does it work?
Okay, so
Do you want to show us?
Yeah.
Is that
I can if you'd
Okay.
like.
Yes, please.
All right. So for instance, when I see somebody, when I first meet you, I see in color. So, you know, people see their chakra colors. I'm sure you guys have kind of heard that. Looks like the rainbow when you go up through the body. But everybody, I think, has a color. Okay, for instance, if I was going to do you.
okay?
All right. I would just, I don't know, I just kind of start doing whatever I do. There's not really a rhyme or reason to it.
Yeah.
But the colors have meanings to me.
And so, what's going through your head as you're creating?
I hear words, I hear little snippets about the person.
Really?
I hear advice.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Usually when there's this much blue on somebody, you're either using your voice way too much or not enough about certain things. So there needs to be a happy medium in there for you. That would be my first piece of advice.
She uses it a lot.
So she's basically telling me I need to shut my mouth. Great.
Or
I'm
maybe
kidding.
think about things before you say them.
Yes, that's what I've been telling her.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, is that what you've been telling
Yes.
me? Okay.
I'm about to start a fight.
You are.
Oh
Look at
my
that.
gosh.
This love between Jim and I. Okay, so if someone wanted to, you also do, I want to make sure I get it correctly. Is it the chakra paintings or aura paintings?
Well, that's kind of what this is.
Okay.
This, to me, when I'm looking at someone's colors, I am picking up on their aura.
Okay.
I just get to kind of delve a little bit deeper. It's like taking a curtain around you and just pulling it back. And then everything I see around you is kind of like all in Disney, colorful, techno color. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, I know everyone's like,
Oh
you're
my
going to see
God.
all my deep, dark secrets.
I know, right?
Please, that's what we want.
So what's the red?
You are not a very grounded person. I think
Yeah.
you spend way too much time up in your thoughts, and you need to put a little more action behind some of the things that you've got going on up in your head.
Where's the yellow?
The yellow is, I think you need to stop being afraid of some things in your life. Take chances. Don't overthink things, but find that you need to be happy medium. There is no balance there, sis. There's got to be. And that's really hard to do. But sometimes quiet time by yourself, even though a lot of us hate that quiet time or meditation, 5 minutes a day. Just kind of sit there, clear your thoughts out for a minute and take a breath.
Yeah.
And then start back into it.
It's great advice.
Shut your face.
I'm just telling you.
You see what you started, Shay?
I mean, you're a beautiful person who's got their life together. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
There's a few little things here and there.
I'm gonna get you. So how can someone find you if they're looking to have their aura read or have get a card reading?
Right. So Psychic Artist Shay. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I actually will be at some events coming up here in Lexington soon too. I've got the Full Moon Sisters Bazaar at the end of the month here in Lexington. I'll be reading at some breweries in the next couple months around here too. But yeah, find me on there. phone number's on there, email. It's all Psychic Artist Shay, Southern Psychic Medium.
And you've been doing this for a while now.
I have. I think out loud, I call that being professional. Out loud, probably 10, 11, 12 years now. But I've been doing stuff like this since I was a teenager for my friends.
But before we go, what just one color, what do you see with me?
You're like a light blue, like snowy kind of color.
So what does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, wow. I stumped you. I love it.
Did. You got a big old heart. Sometimes you got to reel that thing back in.
Yes, I do. Yeah, you hear that? Yeah.
Don't do it to this one, okay? But Shay, thank you so much. We're so glad that you came to give him his reading, and I'm going to work on keeping my mouth shut. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.